Okay, we want to play first. Let's see, 3 islands, 2 white spells. We have the sensory deprivation. This is a pretty lackluster hand here, I will admit. Um, is it a mull? 2 5 drops, a 3 drop, which there's about probably what, like a 5-10% chance that we'd actually play it on turn 3. We'd have to top deck 2 planes. We have the sensory deprivation, which is actually quite good. 3 islands. Do I want to mull this? I think because of the sensory deprivation, I'm actually going to keep it, and we're on the play. Definitely not a great keep, but I'm going to keep it. Our opponent mulliganed, which is good. Hopefully he does not have a quick start. Okay, well, as you can tell, planes would have been the ideal top deck there, so at least we could have been fixed and everything. Cloistered Youth. Okay, well, I think we're going to let him flip that, and then we're going to sensory deprivation it. So I'm willing to eat 3 for it now, so I don't have to deal with it for the rest of the game, and it pings him. Hopefully it pings him out pretty good. Alright, well, I guess we haven't gotten the white mana yet, but at the very least we're 1 mana away from hitting our Murder of Crows, so that's not bad. See if he just slams his Lantern Spirit again. If we can survive to 5 mana, we're going to be looking pretty good. I mean, obviously what we hope more is that he just doesn't have a drop this turn, but unfortunately it appears that... Oh, Mask of Absent. Well, thankfully we don't care about that right now, so it looks like a pretty perfect sensory deprivation opportunity for us. Claustrophobia would not be bad either, but sensory deprivation just seems to be a little bit more perfect with the Unholy Fiend. Because we know he has the Makeshift Mauler too, which I'd rather Claustrophobia that. So yeah, we'll sensory deprivation it. He can spend his turn equipping Mask of Avacyn to it. That's not a big deal. See if he's splashing or if it's just for his 2-color. Okay. So, once again, we need a land. Any color will do. And we should be okay. I feel like once we resolve this Murder of Crows, he's got the claustrophobia for it, but I'm not sure if that's going to be enough because we still get that sweet looter ability with him. Drabin Sentry's not a huge deal. I may just claustrophobia that now. Unless I get a land. Okay, perfect. So now we'll drop our Murder of Crows. Next turn we drop our Angel, and then we're sitting with some sweet flyers. Think twice. Pretty good card. Let's see if his plan is to equip this turn. Doesn't look like that would really do much of anything. I mean, I'm not going to block the Unholy Fiend if he attacks with it, if that was what his plan was. Ideally, he does not have a drop here. Invisible Stalker plus... Well, Invisible Stalker plus Mask of Avacyn is not a big deal, so... not really worried about that. Let's see... How much mana do I have now? 6. I think I just get in for 4 and drop the Angel of Flight Alabaster. That seems like it's the best plan. Ideally, our opponent does not have a Butcher's Cleaver, as that would be pretty devastating against us. Okay, let's see if our opponent has any action. Okay, equipping the Invisible Stalker, not a big deal. We're handily winning the race at the moment. Especially since he's been pinging himself with that Unholy Fiend. Okay, so he has no action. He has Rebuke mana up, but I don't think that's a big deal. Let's see. Really needed that second white there. That would have been the ideal. So here we'll get in for 8. I'm gonna let him rebuke. That's fine. I'd rather just be comfortable in the knowledge that we can swing in for the victory next turn. So here we drop Priest and we leave Claustrophobia up for any potential flyer that he drops. Okay. We're in pretty good shape right now. I mean, if either of these guys connects, he dies. We can tap down the Lantern Spirit. We have Claustrophobia for like X factors and stuff, so I'm not exactly sure what he could have to get him out of this one. Even, well, I guess Butcher's Cleaver would be pretty awful. He would gain 5 and go to 9, and I don't think I'd be able to kill him the next turn. Maybe I would. Actually, because he would lose 1 life and go to 8. So, I think even with Butcher's Cleaver, he's dead. Yep, okay. We got the game, so that's awesome. I'm glad that we ended up taking that one, and especially on the back of our sweet, air elementals with bonuses. So, I'll see you around 2.